Stop trusting your intuition. Hi everyone, this is Ronnie, and in this video I want to talk about using intuition, or what some people say, listening to their body, to make decisions around your health and your health choices and your nutrition choices. This is a topic that I think is really important to understand, because all these health related things and how we make decisions is very important. Can lead to really bad results for people, can lead to really good results for people. So I want to explore this a little bit in this video, but I want to share as well that I have a new online forum and community that you can go to, and it's school.com/lovefruit. School, which is skool.com/lovefruit, and it is free to join. And we currently have just over 500 members right now. So you're welcome to join that. Hopefully I'll put a link below. Well, let's get to this topic then. Let's talk about what intuition really is and what we mean by it. See, I think a lot of people think that there is a source of information that they might be in touch with, whether that's their own brain or some kind of spiritual information or energy or whatever, that if they tap into that will give them information about how they should live their life and how they should make their health choices. And they also, maybe some people say that they can feel or tap into their body and listen to their body. There's major problems with that. And the first one is you've already proven you can't do that. You lived your entire life up to this point not doing that, not listening to your body, not listening to your intuition when it came to your health. So how's it going to work for you now? How can you trust that? The truth is that someone came along with better information and you listened to a person, whether that was in a book, whether that was a video, whether that was a conversation or an event. You got information from a person, not from your intuition. And you might think, well, it felt right to me, or it felt right to my body, or whatever. But you got information from people that made you change your diet, made you change your lifestyle. So, for a start, most people have not got a good track record of using their intuition or their listening to the body. Most people have ignored that their entire life. So that's one side of it. Another side is that intuition, for example, is something that's acquired over time and experience. It's not something that you just have. So if I start studying a new subject, I don't just have intuition on it. I developed that over time through experience. When it comes to nutrition and health, I develop intuition over time through experience, but through exposure to other people and talking to other people and learning from other people and seeing the habits and the patterns that lead to you having an intuition about things. It's not something that you just have. So intuition is something that's developed over time and experience and gathering of knowledge, as far as I can see. So, and listening to the body is something that's very hard to actually get any value out of. And a lot of the things that people feel in their body are not what they think they're feeling. And there's a lot of things that go on in your body that you don't feel, that your body doesn't have a way of giving you a sensory awareness of. So this idea that you can feel all this stuff going on, or you could feel I need this or that, and this is where it gets really bad when people say, I felt I needed something, I felt I was lacking something, I felt I needed B12, I felt I needed, and it's all just made up ideas. It's just ideas in their head stimulated by often marketing information and cultural ideas that they've taken in over the course of their life. That's what a lot of it is. And really, you have to throw a lot of that stuff out in order to start to get to the truth. So a lot of people have all that baseline garbage knowledge in their head and they just hold on to it. You have to throw that out. And it's been a problem. If ever I've worked with people in coaching, they can't get rid of the garbage. I'm lacking some nutrient. It must be a lack of a nutrient. That's supplement companies telling you that you have nutrient deficiencies. You don't have nutrient deficiencies. You live in the modern world. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to burst your bubble on that. A supplement isn't going to change your life. You've got all the nutrients. I'm sorry if that's a terrible thing to find out. But you've got all the nutrients you need. Even on a bad diet, people have all the nutrients. And that's not the issue with people's health. The issue with people's health is too much nutrients. Anyone trying to sell you on lack of nutrients is trying to sell you on fear, and is usually trying to sell you a supplement or some kind of diagnostic testing, some kind of program related to that. So that stuff for me is just nonsense. You have to throw that out. So anyway, listen to your body. Highly ineffective. Very few people, well, no one really. Everyone's overweight, right? No one's listening to their body. Right? So and if you do listen to your body, it's not like the body's giving you all the right information. People are overweight because the body's like, that tastes good, eat more of it. The body's not highly sophisticated in its choices. Your body's basically saying, eat more. Is that food? Eat more of it. That's it. There's not a lot that your body's doing. Oh, my body's telling me I need more greens. No, it's not. That's your mind. That is absolutely your mind. Your body is much simpler than that. And your body wants sweet food. And you will feel in your body when your blood sugar goes down. That's one of the things you can feel. But most people don't even realize that's what it is. So something's missing. Your blood sugar's down. I've got nutrients missing. I need minerals. No, your blood sugar is low. When people's blood sugar is low, when people's blood sugar is high, they kind of, people who are diabetic, they feel sort of uncomfortable feeling. So there's feelings you can feel. There's cravings that you do have, but the main craving is really just hungry, must eat. Not, I need this nutrient. No, just more calories. As with many of the problems in the raw vegan world, more calories is often the answer. And when people say I was missing something, you were missing calories. I was missing something, and I was losing weight, and I had no energy, and my sex drive went away, and I was getting grumpy. It's like you didn't eat enough food. It's so obvious, but people can't accept these basic things. They're like, oh, it was probably minerals. It was fatty acids. So it's none of that, right? So the real problem with intuition, following your intuition body, is most of you don't have an intuition that you've actually developed through knowledge and experience and all that stuff. So you don't have an intuition that's worth following. And the messages your body's giving you are probably much more simple and basic than you think. And things like, I ate something and I felt great. I drank lots of water and I felt great. I did this and I felt great. These are just stimulating experiences. What you're experiencing is a stimulatory response. You drink a lot of water. I saw a thing with Dr. Greger saying you drink a lot of water, it can lead to adrenaline going into your bloodstream. That's just a stimulating response. It doesn't necessarily mean that you needed the water that you were dehydrated or whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean that. you know, a lot of people, when they do certain activities that I won't go on about, but people do extreme activities and then they stop doing those extreme activities and then they feel great. And it's like, yeah, I should do that again. It's just a stimulation response. Going into cold water and coming out, you feel great. It's just a stimulatory response. It's not a sign of better health or healing happening or anything of that nature. Healing in health is a feeling of boringness. It's normality. It's not excitement. Excitement is for you to generate in your life through friendships and interactions and activities. It's not for you to generate through health. Like, health is just a baseline of normality, of no pain, of no, you know, weird mental stuff going on, of comfortable in your body. That's that's health, right? It's not, oh, I'm high all the time. You are higher than you used to be, but it becomes normality. It becomes what's called, I can't remember the name of it. Homeostasis. Your body's always trying to get back to homeostasis. So a lot of things are just a stimulation. Caffeine just stimulates, but it's not a sign of energy or health. But we can confuse it. So I would say avoid intuition. So what should you do instead of using intuition or body awareness? Well, what you really have to do, for example, very simply, is probably follow a program, put a program together. It's knowing your calories, whether you're trying to lose weight, maintain weight, gain weight, knowing your calories, following that, tracking that, eating enough fruit, making sure you're eating enough carbohydrates, staying low on the fat. 80-10-10 is a good place to be with that. These are very simple things to follow. But a lot of people want to do their own made up program of following intuition. And oh, someone said that in a video. It sounded right to me. It's marketing information. They stimulated your fears. It doesn't sound right. They're just making you feel comfortable because you have fears that come from nonsense information. So anyway, if you want to learn more from me, you can go to that free school community, school.com/lovefruit.org. And if you have any issues, there'll be an opportunity for you to have a call with me if you want to answer any question, anything like that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video.